Something strange is happening around the world. Governments are buying gold, billionaires are buying gold, ordinary people are buying gold, and gold prices are exploding faster than most people expected. But this isn't just about jewelry anymore. This is about fear. Fear of wars, fear of inflation, fear of economic collapse. And in countries like India, this could affect everything from weddings to savings to the future of economy itself. So why is the entire world suddenly running toward gold again? And what do they know that we don't? For thousands of years, humanity has trusted one thing during uncertain times: gold. Empire collapsed, currencies disappeared, war destroyed nations. But gold survived all of it. And now in 2026, the world may be entering new global gold rush. In just 1 year, gold prices jumped from more than 40% worldwide. That is not normal. Something bigger is happening beneath the surface of the world global economy. And this time, India may be one of the countries most affected. So first, why are gold prices are rising so fast? We will start with this first question. Why are gold prices rising so fast? The answer is simple. The world feels unstable. Wars are increasing, global tensions are increasing. Countries no longer fully trust each other. And when people get scared, they stop trusting risk assets. They move towards safety. And gold has always been seen as the ultimate safe asset. In early 2026, gold prices crossed almost $5,000 per ounce globally. That shocked financial markets. But here is the scary part. This isn't only ordinary people buying gold. Central banks are buying huge amounts too, which means governments themselves are preparing for uncertainty. And when governments start getting nervous, people pay attention. The real reason behind gold's rise is not jewelry, it's fear. The world right now is facing wars in different regions, trade conflicts, economic slowdown, inflation fears, rising global debt. Even powerful countries are starting to worry about the future of financial systems. After sanctions and global conflicts, many countries realize something dangerous. Their money could be frozen, their reserves could become useless overnight. So now, countries are trying to protect themselves. And one of the few assets no government can fully control is physical gold. That's why countries like China and Poland have been buying massive amounts of gold recently. Because gold is not just metal anymore, it has become protection. Protection from uncertainty, protection from instability, protection from fear. But this story becomes even more important when we talk about India. Because India doesn't just like gold, India loves gold. For millions of Indian families, gold is emotion, it's tradition, it's security. It's connected to weddings, festival, family status and future savings. For many households, gold is not luxury, it's a backup protection during difficult time. But now there is a problem. India imports most of its gold from other countries. So when global prices rise, India suffers too. Gold become more expensive, imports become costlier. Pressure increases on the rupee and inflation can rise even more. Recently, the Indian government have increased import duties on gold to control the situation, but that creates another problem. Higher prices can increase smuggling, and ordinary middle class families feel trapped. A few years ago, buying gold for a wedding felt manageable, but today, many families are reducing purchase because prices have become too high. And this changes something emotional inside Indian society. Because gold in India is deeply connected to identity itself. The most interesting part of the story is psychological. Why do humans still trust gold after thousands of years? Think about it. Gold cannot feed you, you cannot drink it, it doesn't create technology, it doesn't generate income by itself. Yet humanity still sees the gold as a safety. Why? Because during uncertainty, humans look for something permanent, something stable, something that feels real. And gold gives people emotional comfort. That's why whenever the world feels dangerous, gold becomes powerful again. People don't buy gold because of spreadsheets, they buy it because of fear, stories, families, and survival instincts. In 2026, those fears are growing again. So what happens now? Nobody knows for sure if global tensions continue, gold prices may keep rising. Some experts even believe gold could cross $6,000 in future if instability becomes worse. And this creates a very strange future. A future where countries trust gold more than currencies. People fear inflation more than recessions, and governments quietly prepare for uncertainty behind closed doors. But there is another possibility too. If wars slow down, if economies recover, if trust returns, gold prices could cool down again. And that's what makes these moments so important. Because gold is acting like warning signal, a signal showing how nervous the world really is right now. But in the end, the story is not really about gold. It's about us, about what humans do when the future feels uncertain. Because whether you realize it or not, the global events eventually reach ordinary people. They affect your savings, your future, your family, your cost of living, even your sense of security. Maybe gold prices will fall again someday, maybe they will rise even higher. But one thing is clear, the world is changing. And when nations, banks, and millions of people start running toward the same thing at the same time, it usually means they're afraid of what comes next. So the real question is, why is gold rising? The real question is, why does the world suddenly feel the need to protect itself again?